Hey y'all, it's Trees. This video is basically going to be about natural hair in general and just my thoughts on natural hair. I kind of just wanted to come up here and share with y'all some of the things that I think about natural hair, what I think about people who want to transition from relaxed to natural hair, just everything in general. So, let me share this with y'all. Okay, so I don't know if I told y'all, but when I came to Korea, I was only able to bring a small amount of things. So I didn't have any hair clips. I didn't have a pick for my roots. So I was using my fingers. I didn't have any bobby pins. I didn't have any elastic hair bands like goodie bands. I didn't have any. I didn't have like a Denman brush, anything like that. So I went to a Korean store yesterday. It's called Daiso. It's kind of like a dollar store type of thing because nothing's over $5. I came up like, I got hair clips for $1. I got a pick for 50 cents. I got like a little, wig brush type of thing for $1. I got like more hair clips. I came up like crazy. I was in there going crazy, and it's a lot more items that I want to go back and get. But I just got a question: why does Korea sell hair picks? Like, this is a Korean store. This was not a military-based store. This was not a PX or anything like this. This was in a Korean store. I'm sorry if that was loud. That was a bus riding past, but Koreans don't pick their hair. They don't have pickable hair. So, I don't know. But anyway. Oh, y'all like my little puff today? This is like the second puff I've ever done on my hair. Let me get all up in y'all face.
I got a puff on.
So, anyway, let's get started with the video. The first thing I want to talk about is people that want to transition from relaxed to natural hair. I encourage it 100%. I am not one of those naturals who try to convert everybody to be natural. However, I do think that natural is the best way to be because natural hair is so versatile. With relaxers, I'm not knocking anybody that has relaxers. If you have a relaxer, your hair is healthy, you love it, by all means, go get your relaxer, boo. But me personally, I just feel like natural hair is more realistic. With relaxed hair, in my opinion, I believe that your hair is dependent on the chemical. From my experience, if you don't get a relaxer within a certain amount of weeks, or if you've been getting a relaxer religiously every 4 to 6 weeks or every 4 months or however you do it, and you don't, your hair will start to break. I've noticed that hair breaks easier when it's in braids and sew-ins and like quick weave, hard wraps, all that type of thing. Your relaxed hair breaks a lot easier than natural hair does. And natural hair is just more versatile. Like, I can wear my hair curly, I can go straight in my hair, I can put my hair in a bun with just like some shea butter. With relaxed hair, you have to, I believe that with natural hair, I believe that with relaxed hair, you have to do a lot more like heat styling. Like, you have to curl your hair with a curling iron, or you have to rod set it and then sit under a hooded dryer, whereas natural hair is just not the case. Like I said before, if you have relaxed hair, you can do everything that I'm saying. By all means, go get your relaxer. But I just don't want to be dependent on any chemical. Now, another thing that I feel about relaxed hair is you're putting chemicals directly on your scalp. That can soak into your blood, like soak into your pores, go into your bloodstream. It can give you, negative effects. And that's with a lot of things in life. I know that, but I just feel like you're putting something so strong directly on your scalp, like directly on your roots first. So before you even get to work it all in, it's just soaking into your hair. And talking about how I encourage going natural from relaxed, I do realize that it will be hard. I do realize that you may have to do a big chop, or you may have to transition, which is stressful. I never really had to do a big chop, so to speak, but I did cut my hair. I transitioned for the most part. And I just like gradually cut the relaxed ends off of my hair while getting like braids, getting sew-ins, wearing my hair out. I still got my hair straightened, but I just, you know, when I washed it, got my ends clipped or whatever, got my hair straightened, good as new. But, you know, for those who want to do it and are afraid of the big chop or don't know how to transition or don't know about transitioning styles, just find a YouTuber. Just find a YouTuber. YouTube has been my savior. I have learned so many things from YouTube. That's one of the reasons I decided to start a channel. I want to be the helper that other YouTubers have been to me. YouTubers like Yolanda Renee and naturl85 and I Know Lee and you know, there's numerous, Mo Knows Hair. Oh my gosh, there's numerous YouTubers out there who inspired me to start this channel. There's numerous YouTubers out there who have this natural hair and they give you tips. They give you tips. So it's no excuse. If you want to do it, do it. Don't let nobody tell you it's going to be hard. Don't let nobody say, oh, when you cut your hair, you're going to be bald-headed or whatever. Because no, boo. That's not the case. Do the big chop. Do the big chop. I encourage you. If you do a big chop and you have, you know, 2 or 3 inches of hair and you don't feel comfortable with wearing your hair out, get protective styles. You can do braids. You can do sew-ins. You know, you can do all types of things that would help you with that confidence. In my opinion, natural hair is a self-esteem booster. I was natural for a long while before I started to wear my hair in its natural state. I would still get my hair straightened so it appeared that I had a relaxer. I would get sew-ins, I would get braids. I would never wear my hair in its natural state because I wasn't comfortable with it. I wasn't comfortable with my big froze and I wasn't comfortable with, you know, my curls. But now, I straighten my hair and I get so sad. Like, I miss my curls. That's how important it is to me to just embrace your hair. Like, it is an amazing feeling. It is an amazing feeling. And I'm not over exaggerating and I'm not trying to persuade anybody to go natural. However, in my honest opinion, it is an amazing feeling to just be able to get up and embrace your hair. Like, don't get me wrong, there's plenty of days when I done walked outside looking a crazy mess. There's plenty of days when I done woke up and my braids were still damp and I took them out anyway. Plenty of days where I done woke up and my braids were still damp, so I had to put on a beanie. There's been plenty of days where I had to walk outside and explain to somebody, oh no, my hair was still wet, and I decided to take it out. But something that I've noticed is no matter how bad my hair looks to me, I still get thousands of compliments when I go out on my hair all the time. And there was a point where I was like, oh, they're being funny. Like, you just told me my hair was cute. Seriously, you're being funny. I don't think it's cute, but you know, I don't think that's the case. Now, if you do the big chop, there's just a few tips that I encourage you to do. There's a few facts that I encourage everybody to know and get onto. And the #1 natural hair fact for me is moisture. Oh my God, you have to keep your hair moisturized. If you do not keep your hair moisturized, your hair will break. You will not retain length. Your hair will break. The method that I use to moisturize my hair is called the LOC method, the lock method. And it basically is 3 steps that ensures that moisture is locked into every strand of your hair if done correctly. Now, the first step in the lock method is L, and that's liquid. My liquid is water. Everyone's liquid should be water. Water is every natural girl's friend. Yes, water reverts your hair back. Yes, you may think water is going to frizz your hair up or curl your hair up. Water is amazing. Water is the moisture. Oils are not moisturizing. If you put oil on top of dry hair, you're sealing in the dryness. You need to put water and then oil. With that being said, the second step in the lock method is oil. So, L-O, liquid, oil. Any oil of choice. My oil of choice is coconut oil because coconut oil is said to be the only oil that can actually penetrate the hair shaft and get down for a deep moisturize. That's why I use coconut oil. There's tons of oils to use. There's extra virgin olive oil. There's jojoba oil. There's grapeseed oil. There is there's thousands of oils. I just personally choose coconut oil for the reason that fact being that it penetrates your hair shaft. And the C, so you got L-O-C, C, and the lock method is cream. Any cream-based product, just to lock the oil in. The oil locks the water in, and the cream seals the oil, so all that moisture is locked into every strand. My cream of choice, is shea butter. I don't always use shea butter. I don't always do the cream section of the LOC method, but that's why I have this. This is the DIY hair butter that has 2 oils and shea butter inside of it. So sometimes I just go water and hair butter. So this is like my sealant in Tupperware, basically. So if you haven't made this, go check out my video. The link will be in the description box on how to get this DIY hair butter. Oh, and I apologize, it was loud outside. I'm right on the balcony, so you may hear some of the outside noise. But the next thing that I recommend for everybody that's, going natural, or you are currently natural and just need a little guidance, like I did at a point. I still do need guidance. But anyway, try to do low maintenance styles, like low manipulation styles. The more you mess with your hair, the more at risk you are for hair breakage and tangles and shedding. You could, styles like, updos, just something where your ends are tucked away, like a tuck and roll where you like twist your hair from the back and you have the front out. Twist outs, braid outs, any set style where you can have it for a few days and you don't really have to mess in your hair. Just kind of manipulate your roots just to, get it to where you want to. This puff is my 4 or 5 day old braid out, and it still looks nice. Like I can probably give this another 2 days, but I'll probably wash my hair tomorrow so I can give y'all my wash routine. But anyway, just think of low manipulation styles. You don't want to be combing and brushing and tugging on your hair every day, because that can potentially break your hair. Oh, another thing, never comb dry hair. Do not comb dry hair. Do not comb dry hair because your hair will break. Do not comb dry hair. Get a little spray bottle from like the dollar store or Walmart or whatever is in your area, and just fill it up with water. Whenever you feel like combing your hair, just spray it a little bit. You don't have to get your hair drenched wet. You don't have to even get it damp. Just mist it and just work it through your ends so you can get any tangles out that you may have, and then comb. Make sure you comb from end to root and not vice versa, because if you comb from root to end, you can cause knots at the end of your hair and just pull them right out, and you don't want that. We're trying to retain as much length with our natural hair journeys as possible. What else? Okay, so with the ends being said, get your ends trimmed. Please get your ends trimmed. I know that a lot of people don't like to trim their ends because wherever they go may, cut too much off, or they don't want their hair to be shorter than what it is. They just want to retain the length that they have, and that is so understandable. I was the same way. However, if you don't get your split ends trimmed, your hair can continue to split up the hair shaft and cause that whole strand of hair to break. What's 2 or 3 inches to your 6 inches of hair? Like, just cut it off. Just cut it off. I promise you will not regret it. Trim your ends regularly. Don't over trim your ends. Do not over trim your ends. Just make sure you do it regular enough to where you don't have to worry about your whole hair shaft splitting all the way up and just breaking off. One of the most important things to me is not to compare your hair to anybody else's hair. When I first went on my natural hair journey, when I first started to wear my hair in its natural state, when I decided that I was not going to flat iron my hair every 2 weeks and I was not going to go get my hair pressed out every 2 weeks, it was very hard for me to not compare my hair to every other natural person that I saw. As much as I don't believe in hair typing, people do have different curl patterns, and people's genetics and just people's, bloodline, no one's gonna have the same hair. We can have close to the same texture of hair. Our hair can be very similar, but no one's gonna have the same hair. My hair, for instance, my curls are really loose and wavy in the front. In the middle, my hair is like, my roots are puffy, and in the back, my hair is, you know, almost tightly coiled. What hair type is that? So as much as I don't believe in hair typing, everyone does have different hair. So if you see somebody walking down with the wash and go and they have a bunch of waves in their hair or a bunch of perfect spiral curls, and you go do your wash and go and you look like Sideshow Bob, like I do, then that just may not be for you. That just may be a style that you can't do, or a style that you have to modify so that it can work for you. I've done one wash and go one time. I did not use gel. I just did water and I did conditioner. I look like Sideshow Bob. I have not done a wash and go since. I may attempt one again, but I'm nervous. And you know, experiment with your hair. By all means, experiment with your hair. If you go outside looking crazy, okay. In my opinion, there's always something that can be done to natural hair to make it look decent. There's always something that can be done to natural hair that can make it look decent. So if you wake up one morning and your twists aren't dry, you can flat twist the front or rope twist the front, or whatever you want to call it. Put a bandana on the back, or put a beanie on the back, or twist and roll your back, or keep your twist in and just pin your twist up. I've walked outside with 2-strand twists and got thousands of compliments. It's a confidence thing, and it's just improvising, you know. And just don't give up on your hair. Please don't give up on your hair. Don't do your hair when you're angry or frustrated, or just don't feel like doing it, because you're gonna be a lot rougher with your hair, whether you know it or not. Don't give up if you don't think your hair is growing, because I guarantee it is. On average, people's hair grow about 6 inches a year, I believe. So, you know, just don't give up. Don't give up. Even if your hair is not growing as fast as you want it to grow, at least it's healthy. At least your hair is healthy. At least you don't have a chemical dependency, or at least you don't have, you know, breakage, and at least your hair is not brittle and dry. At least it's healthy. You know, just be happy for whatever step you're at. Although I've never had a TWA, I have been very, very depressed at how my hair turned out when I would try to do it. And I have done my hair when I was angry, and I've been like pulling. I've literally cut knots out of my hair before because I just didn't have the time for it, and that's not okay. So just don't give up. And another way to just keep your hair healthy is to deep condition regularly. I try to deep condition about every 2 weeks maybe. I haven't really deep conditioned since I've been here in Korea, and I've been here almost 2 months. The last time I deep conditioned was in a previous video about my apple cider vinegar rinse. And yeah, I usually deep condition overnight. I usually wash my hair, put the conditioner in, sleep with it, wear it all the next day, and rinse it out the following night. So I usually deep condition for about 24 hours, and that works for me. It may not work for everyone, but that works for me. So just stay positive. Just stay positive. This video and this channel was designed just to empower people and uplift people in their natural hair journey. I don't want anyone to feel discouraged. I don't want anyone to think that their natural hair is not beautiful. I guarantee it is. I don't want anyone to feel like because their hair is not a certain length that they can't do certain styles, because there's always ways to modify styles. Yeah. So if anyone has any questions or anything like that, just leave me a comment down below. I will respond. Again, thank everybody for the support. Thank everybody for subscribing. Thanks for all the comments and positive feedback, negative feedback. Thanks for all of it. I really, really, really do appreciate it. Just thank you. Y'all don't understand how much it means to me to just have people support me on this channel, and just have people to watch, and just have people to know how I care for my hair. Y'all don't understand how much it means to me. So, like I said before, like, comment, subscribe, share this video, get your friends involved. I want to go on my natural hair journey with you guys. So, until next video, bye.